So do you want to stick to the same thing?
We can switch it up.
Should I? I'm sticking as Iron Man or what?
Anybody want to play?
If you want, do what you want.
Surfo, you want to play Penny?
I'm fucking with Iron Man. Bro.
Are you defending? What if I go? What if I go this guy, bro?
Oh.
Not even the whole bro.
Alright,
oh shit!
Let me put Mantis down.
Wait, hold on. Why the fuck am I? Are we running 3 tags? I can switch.
Hey, you want to play healer?
Yo.
Actually, no. Save this for offense. Let's save this for offense. No. I'm gonna play Penny. I'm gonna play Penny.
We're gonna be so hard to kill.
I'm the only healer?
I'm gonna play.
No. Oh wait. Someone switch?
When you
Oh yeah. You want me to switch back?
Yeah, healer.
Okay.
Actually, fine. I'll play Hulk if niggas is thinking like this.
No, we can defend it. Yo, Tanish, you know the team up with Hulk, right?
Nah, what is it?
Okay, when you press triangle and you press R1, like your uni beam, right? It absolutely like you'll be able to kill like squishies
What is this, cancer
in like
comp?
a second.
Come on, bro.
Oh, okay. So last one.
Yeah, so use it sparingly. Oh yeah, you can use there. It's all good. Use it there.
Hatchet's already behind us, yo.
Yeah.
Can someone take care of him? Okay.
If I could aim, bro. Yeah, no, I can't.
Hatchet up here. Oh, that's not Hatchet.
That's JATIN.
Yo, he's playing fucking Black Widow.
Yeah, he's
not
Widow
serious.
man.
I need heals.
He's one shot, bro.
I'm
He
dead,
has
I'm
no
dead.
health bar. I just up there.
Yo, heals, guys.
Come back.
I'm trying to hit Rappy Tappy. Oh, I couldn't
Oh,
hit
they
Rappy
got
Tappy.
me.
Guys behind you.
Yo, low key, I'm gonna try to
Oh,
Yeah,
my
no,
God.
we gotta switch it up.
Hold on.
I don't think 3 tanks to move, bro. I'm gonna lie to you. I'm gonna switch to DPS.
I'm switching Jeff. Oh wait, Surfo, you want me to stay?
Bro, somebody
No,
take
okay,
somebody
I'll
be
stay,
healer instead of me, bro.
I'll stay.
Let me take Mantis, bro.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we gotta figure something
out.
out.
In the new spawn room. Hold on. Here, take Mantis.
I honestly don't know why I switch up so much from the last game where it worked out.
Oh, I got fucked, bro.
Alright.
Oh, why'd I do that, bro? Okay, I'm getting fucked.
Superhero is a piece of cake compared
Why does Iron Man never fly high?
Man, fuck Hatchet, yo.
I'm getting fucking raped, bro. Holy.
Arjun,
got
play
you.
tank, bro. Oh, God.
I got you. Next time. Let die.
Alright. No problem.
I'm about to die again, bro.
This is hitting anyone, he's open.
Alright, Widow's dead.
I died. I'm
Who's in
mid.
Luna Snow? Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
sticky
we're
ammo.
I'm gonna lie, as a team we're looking crazy, guys.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't know why we switched. To be honest. Okay, lock in.
Okay, yeah.
We are doing horrible
Everything
now.
before now was a joke, bro.
Yo, if Moise is a healer, I think I can abuse on the magic.
If you lose to Black Widow, it's time to uninstall, bro. That guy's almost a Lord Black Widow, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
Bro, we need something, bro. Keep taking that way. He's gonna open.
Yeah,
Was that
he's gonna
Andrew
use.
Black Widow, bro?
On the move.
What a shitty fucking ult, bro.
Okay, there's Luna.
Yo,
Are they double Luna ulti?
Ain't no way, bro.
Oh, man. Agit's still like fucking beating off.
Yeah, they are double Luna all thing.
That's
We're
pretty
getting
stupid.
cooked.
No, it's not.
We're gonna get the checkpoint.
Oh, I'm fucking ended my ult, bro. Cook. Okay, I think we took this too much of as a joke.
Why are you stressing, bro?
I'm not stressed. I'm just dying. I'm dying without doing anything.
Okay, then don't stand still, bro. Black Widow's gonna get you.
It's when I move that
We're getting dog walked right now, guys.
they have 4 minutes. That's fine.
Someone's up here. Subi's up here spamming that shit.
He's trying to get me, bro. Oh,
Subi's low.
Shoot free, got shoot free.
get Widow, get Widow, get Widow. I got her.
I was really on the back lane.
Cause she was above us. Cause I was above us.
Get the ass.
Belt to ass, bro. Belt to ass.
Yo, we just playing Rocket.
Okay, he
Yeah.
switched healers. No problem. Just in the
Bro,
back line.
Agit behind us again, bro. Oh my god.
Okay, they double ulted.
They ulted at the same time. They ulted at the same time.
Oh, big ult, big ult, big ult.
Yep. Fuck
Big
Agit.
ult, big ult, big ult.
Huge ult.
Oh man.
Bounding back into action.
Yo, Agit's
I just on a raid.
Okay, your DPSs are coming back. Just behind us.
Can you copy that?
I can hit him for shit.
Again, bro.
I'm healing you.
He's fully focused on me.
And doesn't copy my ult.
Just still behind us, by the way.
Yo, watch out for this.
I don't got me.
Fuck.
He's one shot. Now he's probably healed.
Can you take it?
Oh, fuck, bro. We're getting fucked right now, bro.
No, we're good, we're good, we're good.
We're good.
We're good right now.
Justin's dead. Justin's dead. Justin's dead.
Agit's behind us.
Yeah, that's funny.
I just did.
Fire,
I'm
fire.
ulting on them.
Music to my ears when you guys say that.
They spawn around this corner, so we're actually doing pretty good.
I'm gonna hold my ult for
Alan's
Agit's
dead.
ult again, yo.
I got Alan.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
I'm not
Hey,
gonna
Penny.
lie. Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
Smart, that's really smart. Keep that.
Yeah, I'm just
Bro,
gonna hold
my
for him. I'm just
Unibeam's
gonna hold it for him.
Bro, my Unibeam's pretty effective against Alan, bro. Low key, like.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it is.
Because anyone,
If you're out of range for
tanks move slower, and they're a bigger target.
as long as you stay out of his melee range, he can't really do anything to you.
Yo, Agit's mad low. Agit's mad low.
I got
Okay,
Agit.
I'm coming back. I'm
Good shit.
respawning.
Can you pull back?
I need heals.
I got you.
Thank you.
Good try.
Yes.
Good shit.
Yeah, that's actually big. Yo, he's gonna be weak. Oh, never mind. He didn't even jump.
I got his ass.
Good shit.
I need heals. Penny's
I'm
one.
going back.
Never mind. Okay.
You literally have to run away, bro.
Justin took Luna's ult.
Good ult.
Nice.
Oh, that's sick.
Yo, I think they should have feared Magneto, bro.
Oh god, bro.
Free, got super, got super.
Yo. This is the first time
good
anybody's ever feared
Magneto
Magneto.
Good Magneto. Fucking dagger and Luna slow.
What over here?
Yeah, you got three of them, bro.
Agit,
Dropping ult, dropping ult.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
I died. I was
Let's
outside.
go. Yeah, get us.
Sorry.
Agit's really weak. Anyways.
Yeah, he's
Got
back.
Agit.
Nice.
Nice.
Bounding back into action. Down to
You guys
30
are locked
seconds.
in.
30 seconds.
Keep this in. 30 seconds.
Oh,
They kill me.
Alan's weak.
Thor's low.
He went back.
I'm almost here.
I'm healing you.
I'm
Behind you.
Behind?
He's dead. I have my ult.
Oh.
I'm gonna pop it as soon as Justin's thing's over. I'm popping it.
Good shit. Super low.
Everybody's back. All right, we're good.
Good shit.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
2, 2.
Yes, sir, bro. Yes, sir.
All right.
Time to switch things up.
Are we really gonna pull out the Hulk Iron Man Strange combo now?
No.
No.
Yo. Hey.
Alright, go Thor. Munir, go Thor.
Y'all
Retake?
ever see High School Music? No. Stick to the
Okay.
stuff you know.
Not bad considering your
Well,
start. Honestly, considering we didn't lock in until halfway through the first checkpoint, yeah.
We're like,
Bro,
yo,
I'm not gonna lie.
we just won the game. Let's just change up everything.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Yeah.
Yo.
Bro, we're all doing pretty well, bro. I'm happy.
Hot take.
Hot take, Tanish.
No, bro. No, you gotta understand. For me, this is a big deal, bro. This is a big deal, bro. I'm surprising myself at this point, bro.
30 seconds before you attack.
Nah, you got Iron Man down, brother.
There you go, bro.
Yeah, you just gotta. It's hard not to get sniped by
Still watch my debts.
Black Widow, but yeah.
No one
Don't watch my
moves.
debts, bro.
Yo, I think saving the invisible woman ults for when Star-Lord ults, I think changed this game. Bro.
Yeah, yeah.
That was clutch.
Actually
It was clutch, yo.
Yeah, good shit. Yeah, just keep doing that. And I think as a healer, you should, or he does anyways.
Battle starts in 5.
Wait,
I'm
so
literally just waiting for his
what's-
ult to drop my ult now,
Yeah,
yo.
fuck.
2.
Yeah, no, that's a good contingency against Agit, bro. Solid.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Like, I was thinking the more squids.
Oh, fuck. Fuck. Thank you.
Watching this.
Oh, fucking Agit's behind us already. Agit killed me. Oh my god.
Oh, what?
Agit killed me already. Yeah, he's in the back
Oh,
left,
yeah,
like
he's
left corner room.
above us.
That's annoying.
I breaked it. He's still up there.
Alright, what's our move here? How do we push this?
He's low. He's on the other side of our spawn.
I'm getting a different angle. I'm getting a different angle. Behind me?
Alright, let's go. Alright, Minina, make a motion. Pull up.
Yeah, I'm right behind
Something
you
like
guys.
that. I'm walking Alan down for a
Oh.
second.
Yeah, Alan's weak.
Oh,
Alan's
fuck.
dead.
No, I got
I'm on the point. I'm gonna get Jatin.
Gonna hold me the thing.
I'm
I got
getting
sniped,
Minina.
bro.
Mui's dead. They're down healer.
Jatin's-
Pull up.
I'm about to get Jatin
Only
before he
super, yo,
heals.
Get that nigga. That
Good
nigga's not
shit.
going
Alright,
nowhere.
get on point.
Jatin's dead.
Get the ass.
Alright.
Where is this Widow? Oh,
Agit.
No, Widow.
He's dead.
Yeah, where?
Yeah,
I don't know how you got there.
Damn it, go after the Widow, bro.
Yeah, he's running.
Alright, I'm pulling up a little bit.
These guys don't know I'm behind them. Luis is dead.
Oh shit, they're here.
Let's get out. Let's get the pick.
Alan's dead.
He's weak. Good shit.
Behind you. Jatin and Super Reader back.
Hey, someone stay on point so that we actually move this. If you're
I'll
healers.
stay on it.
Bet.
Ah, fuck.
Oh,
Okay,
fuck, Tanish. I almost got you in time. My
It's all
bad.
good. It's all good.
All good, bro. All good.
I have wolf.
There's a penny nest.
We switched to Iron Fist. He's in our backline, like right in front of our spawn.
Yeah,
Heals.
I got the
Oh,
nest. I got
fucking.
the nest.
Or behind us.
I see Alan.
Penny's here too. Watch out. Don't get in there. Don't go in
watch out
there.
for Widow.
Okay, I'm a yo, cause I'm a ult.
I have my ult too.
Not moving.
Tell me when you use.
I'm ulting.
Yo, stiff link. Yeah.
I'm dead right now. I'm coming back right now.
Oh, good shit.
Going for Andrew.
Super's
Okay.
low.
Good.
Oh fuck! I know he's up there.
Almost got Andrew. Oh, I got you free.
Super's dead.
Got Andrew.
All right, I'm going back on
Okay, in
point.
a one-on-one with Alan.
All right, me and Rappy
pulling
Tappy
back, I'm pulling back,
and
I'm pulling
Shamar
back.
on point. We're good.
Bet.
They're gonna ult here.
I'm ready for Agit's ult. Don't worry.
Yeah. Yo.
It's gonna be Jatin. It's Jatin.
Hey,
Oh my
ult.
God.
Nice.
They both ulted.
Double ulted.
Stay here.
Okay.
Stay here.
They're trying to out DPS
He's
the
dead.
heals.
Jatin dead.
Watch out for that.
Agit's still behind us.
Yeah. Nice. Good shit.
Got Andrew.
Good shit. Keep
Pass
shit
around.
moving.
It's got it.
Yeah, I got Andrew.
Good shit. Stay locked in. They have to come from pretty decently far away right now.
Yeah.
Fuck, Surfall, you're so locked in.
Johnny Storm.
Hey,
Jatin switched to Johnny Storm.
yo, Shamar, don't be invisible when you're on point because you don't move it.
They did a healer rotation again.
Got movies. Yo,
Yo, Agit's up top.
Yeah, come.
I need help.
Where?
Behind. Okay, never mind.
Dead.
Okay, we get the point and we win. That's basically it.
Got Alan. Let's go.
Got it.
Yo, watch out for
It's
Widow
just
over there.
she's not right in front of us.
Watch out for Widow.
Unfortunately, bro. Unfortunately.
Damn, I didn't even get to put down my you guys, bro.
Oh,
It's too weak.
no
Wait 2
way.
seconds. Yeah, good lock in,
No
guys.
way. Bro,
Thor
belt
gal.
to ass, bro. Belt to
Delta
ass, bro.
fucking ass. That back shots.
Back shots. Back shots. There are 2 grandmasters on the other team, bro. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying, bro. Yo, Surfo was right, bro. Surfo was right when he said put him on the same team, bro.
What did I say?
You said put the grandmasters on the same team.
Alan and
Well, I
Justin
did say
on the
that.
same team.
I told you put the GMs on the same team.
No matter
Bro.
how much damage your healing Justin does, like it's what the fuck?
It's not enough.
Your secret baby mama's BM.
What? Wait, what? Your baby mama's BM, bro? What?
It's all making play.
Y'all want to change the teams up or what?
Bro,
why are you trying to do domination?
Hey, man, I
Why is
don't
you private
know.
messaging me? How dare you, bro? You're better than this. Who's private messaging? Who's private
This guy's
messaging?
mad I threw.
Who, Justin?
Who's private messaging?
Justin, you're 5 and 5.
Justin, you changed.
Yo, Subi got back shots, yo.
Why did you switch to Johnny Storm at the end, bro?
Subi, every time I see you, know, streets.
Yo, y'all were coming after me, bro.
Bro, look at your team comp and then you have no healers.
It was crazy, bro.
4 DPSs at the end.
Everyone was going after me at the end, bro.
Justin, bro, why are you messaging movies like that, bro?
That's so funny.
Yo,
Hey, yo, you guys definitely thought that invincible, huh?
Thought that you cut out.
You cut out.
I'm not gonna lie, no matter how many times I fucking hit you guys, motherfuckers just wanna die, bro. Yo, the healers are on timing, I can't lie.
Yo,
I
Alan.
was spamming that shit to heal, yo.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, 24 healing is insane. Yo, Alan, I'm not gonna lie, Iron Man's Unibeam is super effective against you in this game, bro. Bro, and because I'm so big, it's annoying as fuck, and I can't take you over because you're in the air.
Grandmaster.
I noticed you were targeting me, Bear. I just can't do nothing against you.
Yeah.
I know, man.
Did we change teams?
I'll have sex with you.
Let's randomize.
Let's randomize.